So, this is what happens. He saved his points, obviously, thinking maybe Street Fighter 2 will come up and this is my big game. His eyes lit up, and he betted his 10 points, and now what's he got? He's got
the executioner, that's what he's got. Oh dear, oh dear. What more needs to be said? For everybody at home, Darren's going to be playing player 1, and the executioner's going to be playing player 2. It's just so that you know what's going to be happening. I've got a feeling this isn't going to last very long.
And who've they selected? Who's Darren selected?
Okay, let's take a look right now. Basically, Darren selected to play Blanca, and the executioner, wise as ever, has gone to play for Guile.
Has he got any chance at all?
Has Darren got any chance? Has anybody got any chance against the executioner? I think not.
Well, you might be good enough, but hey, our money's not on it. Now, what we play, as always, is it's the best of 3, but if, perhaps, someone should win the first 2, then we'll stop it there. Are you both ready? Darren, don't be nervous. Play the best you possibly can, and if I can ask you, please, executioner, not to stare at the contestant. We'll play the game, and it starts now.
Okay, there we go. Darren's opted for Blanca, as you can see, the big green guy on the left, and Guile's over on the right, and straight away Blanca comes in. Oh, but Guile comes in with a beautiful kick. This is excellent play here. Both these players, do you know what they're doing? They're sort of sizing each other. They're up at the moment. That's quite what's going on. Blanca's moving forward. They're sort of testing each other out. These are 2 experienced players who both know what they're doing. As you can see, Darren is good, actually. This is quite a good contest, but Guile is straight there. The executioner's not much about that. Straight in with the throw. It's all over for the first round. Round 1 to the executioner.
Round 1 to the executioner. They'll set up now to play the second one. Darren needs to win this simply to stay in the competition.
That was an excellent display for the executioner here. Can he keep it up? Let's wait and see. Oh, Darren comes in with a cannonball, but unfortunately he's hit with a sonic boom. And straight away the executioner's in with a throw. What can Darren do? What can poor Darren do against this onslaught? It's incredible. He's won a perfect. Amazing. And Bob, after that incredible perfect victory by the executioner, what a bloke. Unfortunately, Darren's down to 28 points.
And the lesson you've learned there is that being a winner doesn't always make you popular, Darren.
Yeah.
But you're left with 28 points. Now, all is not lost. You've played the Videoators. You haven't fared terribly well, although you've come close a couple of times. But let me explain to you now what happens. With those 28 points, okay, we have one final game, and you can gamble anything up to the full amount to get onto this. I can just tell you this, that if you want to get to the top of our leaderboard, and at the end of the series, the top 5 people on the leaderboard go through to the great Champion of Champions final, the winner of which wins our grand mystery prize, you would actually have to gamble, I think, the whole amount, okay? But let me just get Tim to explain to you the game that you're going to be playing for this.
For sure, Bob, the last game tonight is Heimdall, and it's Save the Maiden. The poor girl, she's still in trouble. They've still got her held there by the 8 braids of her hair, and you've got to rescue her using unlimited axes in 40 seconds. Basically, don't hang around for anything. Use as many as you can, and if you want my advice, throw, throw, throw.
So, are you good at this game? Do you fancy yourself at this game?
Not bad.
It's a very tough game, and it is only 40 seconds, although you do have unlimited access. Now, as I said, if you want to go to the top of the leaderboard, which is obviously where you want to be, then you'll need to bet the whole of your 28 points, but it's entirely up to you. What do you want to bet?
All of it.
You'll go for the lot. You'll go for 28 points. Come on. What a brave man. He's going to go 28 points on Heimdall, Save the Maiden. If I can ask you, please, to take your seat. So here we are, Save the Maiden. I love this game because it really is a game of stick skill, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think, unfortunately, Bob, Darren's been a bit unlucky tonight, but he can actually save himself here if he can complete this challenge. However, it's very difficult.
Okay. Darren, are you ready?
Yep.
The important thing to remember is that it's 40 seconds, but it's unlimited access, so you really can throw, 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 throw. And keep your cursor ready. Are you ready? Yep. And your time starts now.
And we're off. And straight away the first one's down. Hey, good start. Indeed, that was a good start. Now no, watch that cursor because it's very, very tricky to control. This poor girl, I'm starting to feel sorry for her actually. She's still there. There's 2 down. He's down to 26 seconds though. He's starting to run out of time. It's not looking too brilliant. He's doing quite well, but he needs to get this one cut pretty quick.
Can't afford to waste
one key thing.
3 axes on each thing.
Absolutely. If you're having trouble on one particular strand, go for something else and come back later. Move on to the next one and come back. He's down. He's not looking good. I don't think he's counting down. It's not looking good. 7 seconds. Oh, the poor girl. She's just not having a good time of it. This is not looking too good. It could all be over fairly soon. Oh, dear me. No, I don't think this all out. And Bob, the points total at the end of that round is unfortunately Darren is left with no points at all.
How does that place him on the leaderboard? Because he is on it, obviously.
For sure. Well, Bob, surprisingly, the situation is this. Darren's got no points at all, but the consolation is he's now in 2nd place.
So for this week, even if it is only for this week, you're in 2nd place. But you can still walk around with your head high saying, I was the champion for that week, and you did splendidly well, and it's been great having you here. So from Timber and from me, Bob Mills, but most of all, from this week's champion, Darren Abella, thank you very much. Don't forget to join us on Monday. Good night. Thank you.
And we can seek another great replay of Games World at the usual time of 6 on Monday. An old flame gives Joey a blast from the past in Full House at 7:30 tonight. But first of all on Sky One, we blast off towards E Street.
Want to know what's happening in the World Wrestling Federation? Then catch Todd Pettengill for World Wrestling Federation Mania. He'll keep you up to date with all the latest action. World Wrestling Federation Mania at the new time tonight at 8 on Sky One.